So guys, with the F-14 going up in BR, I decided to play with two variants of the F-14 before we have that, to check it out if it's really necessary and if there is anything else that we would change if we would have the power, if we had the power, right? So first of all, we are flying the F-14B over here, and it's already a big thing, man. Checking out the aircraft that I'm attacking over here, and look how the Sparrows just miss. They like to miss. I don't know what happens with the Sparrows, but oh my god, they like to miss targets. But yeah, guys, F-14B, it does have the 12.7 BR, but of course it is going to go to 13.0. And I gotta be honest, it is an aircraft that the more I play with, the more what I talk about in the last video becomes even more real in my mind, right? That this thing will need the AIM-9M or something like that to actually be competitive. Because although it is a bit OP to have these F-14s, these 4th generations, very advanced aircraft in lower ranks, if you get them too high up without some upgrades in weapons, they will be kind of lacking the performance that you need. So this is what the BR will look like basically in a normal match once the BR changes come up, right? You see a lot of F-20s, F-15s, MiG-29s, and of course, you will see even top tiers. I did get into a match where I got killed by an R-77. It was like, R-77? Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. A J-10, right? So you do see your Fox 3s, right? So, yeah, we need the AIM-9M on this thing to... It's not like to be competitive, not that it's not gonna be, but it would be a very big help to make this aircraft be comfortable flying, right? Because the AIM-54 is a missile that kind of misses a lot, you know, sometimes. And the Sparrows is also kind of like a weird missile sometimes to use. But yeah, you can still get a lot of kills, don't get me wrong. But it is an aircraft that you have to think about what you are doing. And as you see here, 1v2, 2 F-15s, this is gonna be very normal, and that's why I decided to get this match actually for you guys, because this is what the matchmaking would look like, right? And is it impossible? No, but it is a little bit harder to get kills sometimes with these BR. Kind of a bad shot from, I mean, a really bad shot from my part on that Sparrow there, a fire name 9L, and yeah, that was going to miss, but it made him crash, so I guess he hit it, right? And then we see the other F-15 over here, just flying around. It is an F-15C, so I don't think I'm asking too much for an AIM-9M for an aircraft that is facing an F-15C, MiG-29s, SMTs, and J-10s in the same match, and it will be even like seeing these more and more, so it's kind of a proof that we need that. But it doesn't matter, we still got the kill. I think it was going to be kind of a weird kill and the guy crashed, even though I critted him and the kill didn't go for me. I consider it as a kill. But anyway, right? And then we see a missile in the air there. I saw that it was a MiG-29 coming up with the RWR before. So, yeah. Scary aircraft, R-77s. But it's still a pretty good aircraft to kill. You know, it's a very easy aircraft if you get into a dogfight because of the fly model of the MiG-29. Here I see that it's a IR missile. Easy to decoy in a head-on, and indeed it is an SMT. I get into a dogfight, he goes on a head-on with the SM there. Nobody kills, nobody got a kill, right? And I just continue to fly. You know, trying to attack him. I don't have any more missiles, and I missed a lot of missiles. That's one of the reasons why I really want the AIM-9M for this thing. And yeah, eventually I get the kill, very easy kill there. He didn't even flinch, but a weird one, I gotta say, because like I said, this aircraft is supposed to be something that is from the late 80s, right? So if it's facing really modern aircraft like those ones, we really gotta have something else that kind of gives it away, that it can help it, right? And then we go to fly with the Iranian F-14 a little bit. This is the one that I think it doesn't need anything. like to go to a higher tier. The missiles are amazing. The sigil can miss sometimes when you're close, but that's just because the missile is not made for that. It is actually having problems maybe with multipathing or something like that, because the missile just likes to go and turn to a different direction from the target that you are shooting at. So it's kind of weird, but it's still, the Fakur is amazing, the sigil is amazing, and the performance of the F-14A is pretty good. So 12.7 feels fine with it. Of course, with the early model, just like I said with the other video, then it's one that I think it should be getting the A9L, right? Because you don't have the Fakur, you don't have the sigil, you don't have the R27. You have just the normal Sparrows that can miss a lot. Sparrows are not the most reliable missile ever. They're not bad, but they're not the greatest missile ever. And the Phoenix is not as good as the Fakur, right? So if it remains like this, it's kind of unfair to have the Iranian F-14 in the same BR as the early F-14A, right? So an A9L to that would make sense. I mean, it's a, late 70s missile to an aircraft that is from the 70s, so it makes sense. I know a lot of people would not enjoy it because they love to have an early model of the F-14, but it just makes sense if it's going to 12.7. They need to be 12.7 and 13.0 respectively, but we need better missiles. And yeah, Fakur 90, as you see, just an amazing missile. It really, really is. But you will see the sigil just doing some weird things. Like, for example, here, I decided to go for these targets. There were 3 or 4 targets flying around over here. I fired on this F4S over here. Very easy target. But look at the sigil. I don't know what was that. And then I detected an F-15 there. I just changed the lock and it went for it. So I got the kill. Okay, but was it actually aiming for him? Was I? Kind of weird, isn't it? So the sigil is one of those missiles that is just kind of bugged right now. Not really bugged, but the multipathing kind of thing is like weird. I know the F-14's radar is pretty amazing on the power output that he has, but that much, it feels a little bit odd, doesn't it? But yeah, guys, this is going to be the match that you see, but a little bit less, you know, less F4Ss, less third generation jets. You will see more of these F-14Bs and, you know, even, or like, it would be like more like the F-14B match, but with these aircraft, which I think it's fine, you know. It really is, because these missiles are amazing. But yeah, guys, I really do think that we need these different missiles for these aircraft, but it is still amazing. Let's enjoy it while you can. This sigil just missing completely for some reason again. And yeah, but we had that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you like to fly the F-14 before you see it in a higher BR. See ya, guys. Bye.